That's Mr. John Marshall on the tenor saxophone. Miki Hayama on the keyboard. Mr. Dean Johnson on the bass, ladies and gentlemen. And swinging hard on the drums, this is Mr. Dan Pugach. So part of this wonderful collaboration between the Jazz Loft in Stony Brook and the Pollock-Krasner house just up the road and Duck Creek here was to commission artists over the course of 2 concerts, this being the second, the first that happened just a few weeks ago, to commission artists to write some new compositions, new music that was inspired by the wonderful artists who lived out here, specifically here, Mr. John Little, as well as Lee Krasner and Jackson Pollock. And it's our pleasure to present the first of 3 of those that we're going to play this evening, this one composed by myself and dedicated to John and the wonderful art that he created here. And it's called Little Squaw. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. So we have a lot of incredibly talented people up here who have won many awards. Mr. Dan Pugach here on the drums is a Grammy-nominated artist and composer and arranger. I won a Grumpy once. But the next artist that we are going to introduce We're so happy because she just recently won a Grammy. And so it is my pleasure to ask you to put your hands together and welcome to the stage Grammy-winning artist, Miss Nicole Zuraitis, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, hello. Thank you, Tom, for having us out here. It's such a pleasure to be here. And look, the rain passed by. We're going to do some Honeysuckle Rose by Fats Waller from the 20s. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness no. Honeysuckle Rose. When you're passing by, flowers droop inside, and I know the reason why you're much sweeter, goodness knows. Honeysuckle Rose. I said, don't buy sugar. You just stop at your cut my cup. You're my sugar. It's so sweet when you stir it up. When I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seems a honey belly dress. Your confection, goodness knows. So love over money over mama, baby da 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 da. Said da da, said da 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 da. Said da 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 da. We good, good. Thank you so very much. I already forgot what we're doing. Oh my gosh, okay, so this next song, actually, Tom, tell me if this is an urban legend or not. You might know. I read on Wikipedia, not on Wikipedia, I actually researched it, that Billie Holiday wrote this next song with Arthur Herzog after she had an argument with her mother. It's true, right? Her mother was saying, you're gonna be a musician? What are you, crazy? How are you gonna make a living? Billie's like, don't worry, I'll do it. And then her mother said, well, God bless the child that's got his own. And that's where this song comes from. Miki Hayama on those keys. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. So the Bible said, and it still is news. Oh, mommy, papa, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Yes, the strong get more while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the grade. Oh, mama may have Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Money, you've got lots of friends crowding around your door. When you're gonna spend the night, you don't come around anymore. Rich relations give crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't take too much. Oh, mommy, Papa may, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Oh, God bless the child. for me. But God bless the child that's got his own. God bless the child that's got his own. God bless the child that's got his own. That's got his own. That's got his own. Hey. Thank you so much. So when Tom invited us all to come and be part of this special evening, we were going through Lee's record collection. And so, you know, Ella Fitzgerald, Billie Holiday, and June Christie from Something Cool was also in that record collection. So we wanted to do a song, and you said something about June, her partner, right? Bob Cooper, yeah. And so this next song is one of the first songs that I teach to my students when I teach jazz. In fact, one of my favorite versions ever is Chet Baker. But this is... Wait, what song are we supposed to be doing? Yeah. This is It Could Happen to You. Right? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hide your heart from sight, lock your dreams and not could happen to you, you dear. Don't call silence or you must stumble. Run as someone drives aside. Tell your tongue low, keep an eye on spring. Run where church bells ring. It could happen to you.
I think it'd be nice if we segued into that wonderful piece you wrote. What do you think about that?
I love that idea, Tom.
So one of the things we got to do, which was really cool, that kicked off this whole wonderful collaboration, is that the Jazz Loft helped the Pollock-Krasner house restore Lee and Jackson's hi-fi turntable that had been there since the 1950s with both their record collections. And so we restored that and had this really fun listening party at the Pollock house. And then the concerts that we put on are kind of inspired by what they were listening to in jazz. You know, the music we're playing for you tonight was what all of these artists were listening to, which was pop music back then in the 50s and 60s. And so our tunes that we wrote are inspired by their art, of course, but also inspired by what they were listening to, and what a thrill it was to thumb through and listen to these records that had been sitting there for 50, 60 plus years, and to see not only in jazz what they were excited and inspired by, but in the classical world as well. And so I think your piece is a little inspired by that, right?
Yeah, so I wrote a song called All the Colors, about how even when you're feeling uninspired, art will surprise you. And so that's the song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Never as bright as they wanna be. Diluted hues, beauty to cut down the vibrancy. But I'm surprised all the colors distinctly pastel with shades of gray, almost as faded as the love we threw away. But I'm surprised when I decide we could paint it black, slate of mix and match, mending stitches, calling it art, so I can fill my patchwork heart within the fading ghosts of spring. Comes the summer raging to those sailing onto the wings of autumn. Fiery nights breaks the chain of our lives into winter thoughts of the time when the seasons were meant for each other. Pollock-Krasner song. Should I do like do? We're going to do another song that I wrote from my album How Love Begins. And I was going to do a song, Save It for a Rainy Day, but I didn't want to jinx it. So we'll do like do, because I feel like that's what I'm covered in this humidity. But I thought it would be an appropriate song to play when we have this Jackson Pollock theme. There's also a lot of colors. But this song is about someone being stood up. It's from the second part of my album, How Love Begins, because it's in two parts, How Love Begins and How Love Ends. So this is from How Love Ends. Rose-colored lipstick hues, applied fresh like dew, as she sleeps on her highest shoes. And green, her eyes shine and gleam, checks the mirror in pastels, clear as a pearl, blood truth, and instincts debut, choicely ignored, shows up, waits alone, dressed in blue, but he won't come through, only yellow lights mark the clear signs. His lips, with their cloudy tint, only complicate confusing, fleeting rendezvous. Now she sees the world in black and white, as shades of gray fall and blur her sight. His lips, with their cloudy tint, only complicate confusing, fleeting rendezvous. Now she sees the world in black and white, as shades of gray fall that blur side. Miki Hayama.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about another big round of applause for Miss Nicole Zuraitis? She will be back. She will be back. So we have this wonderful new composition by Mr. Dan Pugach, our drummer. And do you want to say anything about this?
A disclaimer? This one's called Embrace. It's inspired by Embrace by Lee.
Oh, okay. So this is entitled Embrace. You are the first group of people that get to hear this. And this was inspired by Lee Krasner's creation called Embrace. So this is Dan Pugach's Embrace. Dan Pugach, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Pugach on the drums. So we have one last tune for you that was newly composed. And I was, you know, it's hard when you're trying to capture life works of anybody, especially a few people put together. Because, you know, you could write a whole symphony or a suite of music based on the beautiful, beautiful creations of just, say, Lee Krasner or Jackson Pollock or John Little. And so I decided to do a little mashup of the three of them. And so this tune is called J, just the letter J, because you have Jackson and you have John. J. Lee. So this is dedicated to all three of them. And the one thing I will just say, the life of an artist is such a constant uphill battle. And don't we all know the work of a critic is rather easy? But I think if the three of them could be here tonight to see all of you all here, all these years later, and the fact that there's music celebrating them and that we are still inspired by what they did and the paths they chose, I think that would bring great joy to them. And so we celebrate them, yes. Yeah. This is called J. Lee. How about another round of applause for the wonderful John Marshall on the tenor saxophone? And again, a round of applause for this man. Always a pleasure to have him on the bandstand. What a star, a man who has toured the world and recorded with some of the greats of our time, spent so many years on the road as part of the wonderful Jerry Mulligan Quartet. Ladies and gentlemen, on bass, Mr. Dean Johnson. So we're going to bring Nicole back. We planned this wonderful set list, and then we totally ignored it. So sometimes there
It's
comes...
like throwing paint at the wall.
Yeah, right, there you go. Not such a bad idea.
Thank you. Do nothing till you hear Duke Ellington. Route 66? Check it out. You want to say anything? Well, it's been a wonderful delight to be here with you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you so very much to Duck Creek Arts and Jess and everyone and our sound engineer. Next time I expect to see ducks all over the property, just letting you know. It would be a delight if you want to come say hello. We have CDs, Honor System eggs. Just put money in the box. And thank you so much to Tom, Manuel, and the Jazz Loft for partnering up and bringing us here today for this beautiful concert. Thank you to the gods for not raining. If you ever plan on the west, travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Too bad there's no highway in the Hamptons. It took us forever to get here. Weather-wise from Chicago to LA, but that's what keeps it cute. More than 2,000 miles on the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it goes to St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, and Oklahoma City is mighty pretty. UC Amarillo, hey, yeah, I love New Mexico, Flags of Arizona, don't forget Madonna, Kingman, Boston, San Bernardino, hey, your kicks to this and Johnny Tip. One that makes that California trip. Get your kicks on Route 66 and 66. Route 66, but I feel like you should sing and repeat after me about a road that you know very well. Okay, you ready? Repeat after me. 27. 27. 27. 27. 27. At 27. 27. Hey, if you ever plan to motor west, travel my way, take the highway that's best. Get your kicks on 66. Well, it winds from Chicago to LA. More than 2,000 miles on the way. Get your kicks on 66. Well, it goes to St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, and Oklahoma City is a mighty pretty. You'll be Amarillo, and Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona. Get your kicks, you get your kicks, don't you get your kicks? Get your kicks to this tiny tip. Make that California on your trip. Get your kicks, 66. La da da da. Get your kicks on Route 66. La da da da. Get your kicks on Route 66. Have a great night, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Nicole Zuraitis. John Marshall on the tenor saxophone.
I called you Mike.
Miki Hayama on the piano. Dean Johnson on the bass. Dan Pugach on the drums. My name is Tom Manuel. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care and God bless. Thank you so much.